Trust me when I say I understand that if there was a crowd that doesn't give any less of a shit about my NBA content, it's definitely this one. But with fucking free agency going on, I was literally watching the game and checking fucking like Woj and Shams or whatever the whole fucking game. So like the last 3 hours I've been like phone, Twitter, phone, Twitter, phone, Twitter. I'm exhausted. So much fucking basketball going on at once. My brain can't keep up with it all. But in regards to the game, yes, the Dream went out there and not only won a fucking game, which we will take it, they not only broke a 3-game losing streak, but they went out there and fucked up the goddamn Washington Mystics at home. So not only did we finally get a fucking home win, but we went out there and fucked up Washington, which is all I ever ask. Now, fucking paper mache ass Elena Deladon got hurt again. Who the fuck is shocked at that? But we were able to go out there and hold our own and compete and show niggas that it's time. Now, I will not dub this as the most important win of the season, but this is definitely a step in the right direction. This was Coach Wright's return to the team after the personal reasons where she missed our last game and we got absolutely obliterated. She came back, and again, the personal reasons were not explained like we discussed in last video, but that's not here nor there. Not that it's any of our business. I just knew that we would never know what the fuck happened because with this team, we never find out why the fuck niggas disappear, but that's not here nor there. So Coach Wright comes back and is barking at these niggas and is trying to get motherfuckers to buy in to the defensive philosophy that we are throwing out there. And I gotta say, there are a bunch of times where she would call a timeout, and out of the timeout, there would be some type of an action for an individual that, dare I say, I might categorize as a play. So niggas is out there drawing plays. It's a fucking new day, y'all. It's a fucking new day, and I'm here for it. It was a wonderful game. I don't give a fuck that it was close. I don't give a shit that it was dirty. I loved every fucking second of this shit because this is the shit we need to fight for. These are the games that we have to fucking show up. These are the games that we have to fucking win if we want to be serious. Yes, we can blow out the fucking Fever or some shit like that. Oh, big fucking deal. We can curb stomp the Spark. Oh, wow, that's such a fucking accomplishment. But it's teams like this in that middle tier that we are allegedly a part of that we need to be showing. You know, you can't just fuck with us. You can't just bully us. We're going to fucking fight back. This is the type of shit that we got to do to the Wings and shit like that. Teams like that who are in like that middle tier. Because again, there's only 12 fucking teams. I think it's 12. It might be less. I don't know. I think it's 12. Forgive me for not knowing. I'm just a Dream fan. I don't give a shit about the other teams. But it's teams like this in this general in-between tier. We're obviously not up there with the we're not up there with Brooklyn and shit. We're not up there with Vegas or whatever. But like you're fucking like Chicago's and shit like that. Like we're that general tier where it's like you have to fucking be aware that we have a pulse. Like we're obviously better than Seattle. We're obviously better than the Mercury and shit like that. Like those bottom feeder ass fucking teams. But I'm saying though, like that middle tier where it's like you just gotta fucking be aware of them because they might like fuck around and do something crazy. Those are the type of teams that we're in. That's the tier that we're in. Niggas know that if you come to Atlanta, you ain't just gonna fuck with us on some regular shit. Because we're gonna fucking fight back. And that is how we need to play, and that's how we need to act, and that's the fucking energy that we need to carry. And I think we did a very good job of that. Right about now, I'm going to kind of like be quoting my tweets because there were so many different things about this game. We'd be here for an hour, and I want to kind of try to condense this a little bit because selfishly, this is like my 4th YouTube video today, so I'm a little bit tired. But also, just from the standpoint of I don't want to keep us here too long because I think we have another game on Sunday, so I don't want to do too much with it when we're just going to play again in a couple of days. But one thing I want to point out that I did tweet during the game is that I believe currently, excuse me, I believe currently Ryan Howard is the best player in the league. Now, you can roll your eyes, you can say whatever the fuck you want, but I believe at this moment she's the best player in the league. I believe last year there was flashes and glimpses of what she could be, but right now she's the best fucking player in the league. And what I mean by that is not, what she ended up scoring as far as a box score or some shit like that. I'm talking how she is treated by her peers, by the other players in the league. The way that motherfucker is blitzed every time she touches the fucking ball, the fucking triple teams, the way they foul the shit out of her, the way they fuck her up and rough her up and all that shit, the way they have entire game plans and strategies of denying her the fucking ball, so much so that fucking Coach Wright has to draw plays for other people. That's best player in the world type shit. Name another player in the league that's getting that type of defensive attention at any time. That motherfucker Ryan, they treat that nigga like Kevin Durant. They just blitz the shit out of her anytime she's even near the ball. Anytime she's able to catch the ball successfully, she's got to fight for it. Then Lord have mercy if she wants to score. They got fucking super kicks at that motherfucker, dynamic entries and shit. She's getting fucked up every time she touches the ball. And I'll tell you, 9 out of 10 of the time, they don't even call the shit. She's being scraped off the goddamn ground, and they don't even call the shit. Some of these fucking and ones, if we weren't at home, we wouldn't even get these fucking calls. Speaking of calls, she 100% traveled at the end of the game. I'm going to keep it at that way, but, home cooking, I'll take it. But they be fucking her up. And that type of attention you just don't see with other players. I don't see that shit. When we play other teams, granted, our defense at times can be extremely questionable. But when it's like on, I don't see us dogpiling one particular player. Even when fucking Elena Deladon was going on her shit or whatever, and if I'm saying her name wrong, I don't give a shit. But when the tall Caucasian lady, before she got hurt, was going the fuck off, right? There was no time where we sent basically 3 of our 5 players on the court to bum rush this motherfucker to get the ball out of her hands. We just accepted the assignment and lived with the results. Ryan Howard's different. Some of these and once she gets off, I'm sitting here like, how the fuck did that even go in? So much so that when she's open and misses, I kind of get it because it's like, damn, she's so used to having 20 sets of hands in her goddamn face. Maybe she's a little too open at times. I think she's the best fucking player in the league. Personally, I think we're at that point. Next game, just look at how teams defend her, and you tell me who the fuck else is getting that type of attention in this goddamn league. Alicia Gray doing her goddamn job, coming through, taking advantage of the fact that Ryan is basically quadruple teamed every time she's on the fucking court, taking advantage of that shit, getting the easy buckets, hitting the open threes, all that shit, playing the defense, everything we fucking need. We already know Cheyenne Parker is that girl. We already fucking know that. I don't give a shit if she fouled out. She played incredible. Shout out to her. And she's had a magnificent season, 1000%. Haley Jones really didn't fucking play, but, I applaud anything she does because she is a rookie. And I do not slander rookies unless they are absolute ass. And that is not the case with her. Just give her more time, right? Robinson, I'm still not convinced that motherfucker is capable of scoring outside of the occasional fast break layup. I'm not all the way convinced that motherfucker is able to score. But in terms of veteran leadership, I guess she's doing a good job. I mean, I feel like we could have her in the same role as Akia Vaughn and then open up an actual roster spot for someone who's going to contribute. But that's neither here nor there. Sure. So shout out to Robinson, I guess, right? So there's that. Shout out to fucking AD. They are always fucking incredible. Niggas try to push them down the goddamn stairs all the fucking time. And I'm just like, that nigga right there does not fucking play. That nigga right there is a fucking problem. I fucks with AD heavy. They are my fucking favorite player on the team, and that is solidified. It goes back and forth with them and Alicia Gray, but fucking AD, When I get my fucking money right, I'm gonna get me a goddamn, I'm gonna get the red joint, right? I'm gonna get another one of the red joints, and it's gonna have fucking dirt on the back, and y'all niggas gonna have to address me as such. But that's neither here nor there. Y'all already know how I feel about fucking AD. Who else? Oh, Monique Billings. Well, the Monique Billings fan club, please stand up. Because y'all niggas been caping for this motherfucker for the longest fucking time. And I have to say, I gotta fucking say, not that I was wrong, but y'all were right. Are you hearing, Pastor? Not that I was wrong, but that y'all were right. That motherfucker right there plays some of the most clutch, some of the most super glue ass, I'm talking hold the team together type shit, minutes I think I've seen in any sports ever. The way she's just the fucking glue of the team and holds shit together. When things start to get off the rails, put fucking Monique Billings in and see what the fuck happens. That motherfucker ain't no joke. And again, I will not apologize for previous slander, but I will acknowledge that her fan club was right. Not that I was wrong, but that her fan club was right. Simple as that. If there's anyone else I'm forgetting, I apologize. Okay. I guess Nia Coffey, do I owe her an apology? No. But I do enjoy the fact that she's being extremely aggressive, and that is turning into efficient offensive production. And I applaud that. I think some of those shots could really go to Ryan, but I appreciate it, and I understand that she's getting these looks because Ryan is quadruple teamed. So shout out to her. Do I apologize for the slander? Fuck no. But that's neither here nor there. I think everyone is playing very well. This remains to be seen if they will keep the same energy. But one other person I want to throw out there, while I still believe it is definitely, like at some point we got to address the point guard and the coach situation, because that kind of goes hand in hand. Tonight, I saw Coach Wright screaming on them niggas. I mean, screaming on them niggas in every single huddle. Now, again, what is being said in these huddles is probably the same thing. Why aren't y'all running the ISO play I fucking said? Or why aren't y'all getting after it more? While I don't think that is an appropriate coaching pep talk, the energy is respected and it seems to be received well. So who am I to break up the chemistry? If we are going to make this shit work without drawing plays consistently, then goddamn it, do what you do. If she's the fucking Tom Thibodeau of the fucking WNBA, then so goddamn be it. So goddamn be it. Let me know your thoughts down below. Big fucking win. Fuck Washington. And I'll see you motherfuckers on Sunday. Yeah.